Oh, but you know, we are all gathered here tonight for Miss Fabulosas around the world holiday special spectacular. Yes, and we are going to travel all around the world through the magic of the Telstar. Oh, now this song, of course, for those of you in the television audience all around the world, we are live in New York City, but we are going to travel to many different places and cultures tonight, of course, my dear. That song was an American Christmas classic. And now we are going to travel to... oh, you like it? Thank you. I sing it for you sometime. Now we are going to Italy. We are going to visit the land of my ancestors. You know, there is a poem, I forget how it goes in English. It was the night before something. And they say it's a very famous poem. They say, person right here in New York wrote it. Well, I'm going to tell you the true story of this poem. Oh, you know it already? Well, don't tell nobody else, okay? You see, many years ago, my great-grandmother, my bisnonna, Fabulosa, I am named her after, and she wrote this beautiful poem, which we have in the special Linguine archives. And so tonight, for the very first time, I am going to read you the true original story. You see, many years ago, this man, Mr. Clement Moro or something, he came to the village of Abundanza, where the Villa Linguine, and he visited with us that Christmas, and my grandmother read this poem. Well, the next year, imagine her chagrin when she seen in the New York newspaper the same poem, almost. But now you are going to hear for the first time any place the official English translation of A Visit from San Nicola. But I have to get the book first. Kabuki! Kabuki! Oh, they say. Ah, here she comes with the book itself. Oh, yes, dear Kabuki. Oh. You are ready, yes? This is one of the Linguini archives. This is, what did it say here? The archive of the Linguine family, 1800 to 1850, volume 3. It was the night before Natale, when all through the villa, I translate this myself, not a creature was stirring because of the chilla. My silk stockings were hung by the window with care, so I knew Nicola soon would be there. The servants were nestled all snug in their beds, because if I saw them, they knew they'd be dead. Now remember, this is my great-grandmother, she wrote this. Mama in her kerchief and Nonna in her cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out in the vineyard there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like the flash, tore open the shutters and looked through the sash. The moon on the hills of my Abundanza so dear gave the brightness of high noon and made everything clear. When, turning the corner and quickening my heart, appeared 8 tired donkeys pulling a cart. With a driver cursing and acting so lost, I knew in a moment Nicola was sauced. Despite his condition, the burros they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Grappa, now Iano, now Asti, Spumanti, Anisette, Sambuca, Prosecco, and Chianti. To the top of the road, to the end of the wall. Now come on, you all. as dry pasta bubbles around in the pot, when it meets boiling water, which is very hot. So up to the villa, the donkeys are stumbling, pulling the cart with Nicola grumbling. And then, in a twinkling, I saw in the back that Nicola had brought lots of gifts in a sack. So I flew down the stairs and opened the door. Nicola keeled over and fell flat on his back. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his eyes were shut tight and he snored. My, how merry. The bundle of gifts he had flung on his back made him look like a burglar just closing his pack. I thought to myself, what was I to do? If the servants saw this, they would laugh at Fabu. I wanted those gifts. They looked very pricey. But Nicola was starting to get downright dicey. I went to the hallway and picked up the phone. Told the town cop I was frightened. Alone! Please help me, I cried. I'm being robbed. He said he'd be right there on the job. The cop was so bella from his toe to his head that I soon realized I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. I assisted him willingly. Fabu is no jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up my chimney he rode. When he was all finished, and I was spent too, I gave him a present, and he kissed Miss Fabu. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove past the wall, Buon Natale, Fabu! You made quite a hole!